Alright, so what's up, guys? Just before I go to bed, I just want to kind of start this video off with talking about whenever you do your will for God, like you should start off by performing for Him, because performing for God is like performing for an audience that's as numerous as the stars, you know. And you shouldn't focus about others, because no one's gonna be there, no one's gonna support you, no one's gonna, no one's going to clap for you and motivate you. Like, it all has to come through Jesus Christ. It all has to come from you through Jesus Christ, from God. That's the only way. And people, you need support. There's nobody in the stadium, but the audience, whenever they're there to celebrate, the whole stadium's full. And if I ever make it that far, it's to glorify God and His Son Jesus Christ. And it's no more like, oh, I did this on my own. No, like me, God, Jesus, we're a team, and the Holy Spirit. And I'm glad to have this opportunity to be able to do this. But you should always perform for God, like, because I don't have no one. I have no family. I have no friends. I have no support group. I just now recently started going to therapy. But it's hard. I'm telling you, it's like one of the hardest things. But at the same time, it's one of the most freest things I've ever been through in my life. Yeah, I have my moments. But God has me in the wilderness right now because He's trying to teach me how to depend on Him and only Him, and need and want from nobody. Yeah, love from that significant other, but still, that would be a gift from Him. But other than that, I want and need from nobody. And I don't want to have to be dependent on nobody for my emotions, for my financials, for my stability, for my mental, for my physical, nothing. I want to be 100% dependent on God through Jesus Christ. And when you depend on Him, you put the kingdom first, He'll put the right people in your life. If not, we're always going to go after to fill in that void, and we always bump into the wrong people to put in our lives. So if you put God first, He'll put the right people in your life. Because we all need people. Like, we can't be isolated forever, you know? We're made to socialize, you know? Like I always say, even the devil couldn't do what he do by himself. You know, he has a whole kingdom. So I just want to go ahead and just let you guys know, whatever you do for God, when you do His will, always give Him thanks. Even when He blesses you and exalts you, always remember Him in everything that you do. And that's what I want to do. I want to be that person. I won't ever want God to leave me. So, include that in the video. Like, when you start living for God, you realize just how much people really hate it, and how much you really don't need nobody but God, and that God is really all you have in your corner. Like, that's what I'm going through. Like, people, like, and you realize how much you really do need Him. Like, that you really can't. And the devil, like, it comes to the point where you don't have no one but God.